2.29. It's currently at
That's
56% in high tier
So
pumps.
our stocks are moving up
that
here.
was a really solid Knicks game.
Yeah.
So no surprises that it did so well.
It was also picked like relatively early too. You know what I mean? That's kind of the crazy part. It's like you expect Knicks. It's kind of like Disruptor. You expect Disruptor to have a very high win rate in pro matches because really you only see Disruptor when it's like a hardcore counter. But this Knicks assassin, like, it's just he's a meta hero where like he is good when a lot of the top heroes get bullied by Knicks assassin, and we're currently in that state.
Exactly. Yeah, we're still in that state. It feels like it's been a while now that this has been the state of affairs, but hey, Nyx is a pretty fun hero to watch. So here we go. Boys and girls, everything in between. We are ready for the Game 3 decider. So much weight on this single match of Dota 2. You've got the front row seat, the first class ticket. Let's jump into the action.
All right. Whew. All right, so real talk here. Who's taking the series?
Draft.
No draft. Just impressions.
Draft.
Thunder Predator.
Oh God.
Draft is too
Brent
important,
says
dude.
draft. I say Thunder
That's
Predator.
stupid
Bowie
to
says
go
Beast
without the draft.
Coast.
Do you see how much of the
We're
draft has impacted
perfectly
these last two
balanced.
games? Why would I
don't care about the draft, all right? I care about the stories. I care about Minos playing out of his mind. I want Chris Luck.
Yeah, then he lost at game 2.
Bowie's an emotional guy, Trent, all right? He wants you to tell him a story. Lie to him, all right? Just tell him a good story.
You're good at it, Trent.
No, it's not me.
Now, this is what I'm talking about, all right? Earth Spirit, first phase. I assume Beast Coast would just get their toss because they love it, but I guess Snapfire and Centaur are also open, so that's a possibility.
10 seconds remaining.
It's a safe opener. This is fine. This is low ping Dota, right? 2 Peruvian teams, so this is perfect for moves.
Yes.
Right? Safe territory. None of this Brazil nonsense.
No excuses.
I'm up for some meta stuff. I'm up for the Centaur snap. I'm in. Nyx is gone. It's time.
I guess Timber is open, though, so they can just Timber if you Centaur snap.
Oh, then Timber can lose all 3
then?
games.
Radiant team
No, you are right, though. That is a serious concern. What do you think about this Witch
Mars
Doctor
Snapfire?
ban? Is this one worth it?
I think it is.
Really? Like, I mean,
especially if
you
they
know
wanna...
we love Witch Doctor, but like...
Yeah, that's why I'm torn. On paper, probably not, but I do sort of get it. Every case we've ever made for him, he has this crazy ability as a position 5 with a heal that's very effective in the laning phase that can also straight up kill these huge bruiser offlaners like Mars, like Centaur.
Tide.
That is such a rare thing, and it's non-dispellable too.
Whoa.
He's in his in a unique class, but now Clockwork. This is a change.
Curveball, huh? Okay.
All right, so Clockwork. We've seen this before. Last season, they picked it up and relatively early as well for Schofield. Maybe just a comfort hero. I mean, one thing that we always harp on in pro games is the power of vision. Vision is all important for deciding who's going to win the team fights, especially in the mid and the late game. And with the couriers not being able to see in the Roche pit, Clockwork did get an indirect buff just by flaring Roche, especially the second Roche.
True. Now, what about this AA ban? I don't think we saw that being taken out.
That's a Huskar hint right there. That's like, I'm getting rid of the Huskar. I don't care if they have DP. I'm not getting tricked by this thing.
I like that they take the Tidehunter, you know. They spent that ban on the Witch Doctor, so you might as well expect something like that hero.
All right, I have a prediction for this game as to our hero that's going to come out and win it. You ready?
Say it.
The team that gets Nature's Prophet will win. That's my theory.
Whoa.
Right.
That's a theory I could get behind.
If TP gets NP, they win. They have Clockwork on Beast Coast.
I mean, I think it's more like the Beast Coast pick it. That's why I'm saying they're going to win.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
But yes, I think Nature's Prophet will win this
Stacking
game.
the deck.
That's my bold concept right now.
Right.
He has popped in at a couple of key moments. Still quite flexible. The 1, the 2, the 3.
I think they're
4, the
flipping
5.
through their little playbook, and they're getting somewhere. All right, they just give her the Oracle instead. Very nice.
Radiant team.
What else do they play a lot? Oh, yeah, this is necessary
Yeah.
because Mars could be middle. They did play last time.
It's way too strong, too good, and it just it snowballs the game way too hard. I mean, you just saw it happen, but even like let's say he gets half as many kills in the lating stage, you can still knock down towers with ease with this hero.
Yeah, and he
10
actually like
seconds remaining.
kind of threw his game, right? He went bottom, he died, then he
Yeah.
TP's bottom, he
5
dies
seconds
again.
remaining.
It doesn't matter. They crush the game, and he just carries the game anyways. Like, yikes. All right. So what else is? Do you just take Huskar here? Do you play safe?
No, let him have Huskar. I don't care. Timber's still in, right? I would maybe ban the Timber.
Oh, Beastmaster is not taken out, by the way. It was first phase banned twice.
True. Do I like Beastmaster here? Maybe not quite yet. Although it does seem kind of strong versus the Death Prophet, right? You know that she's going to be kind of in the mix of things, so you get the stuff. Oh my God!
Oh,
No!
Big
How?
brain.
He wasn't mentioned.
You were
both
kind of
drafts.
right, but wrong at the same time.
Am I
You get a
crazy?
point, right?
He was completely
Wow.
dude. I got.
I
some,
think he gets more
I got
than
some
a
stuff
point.
up here.
That's a 3-pointer, dude. That's a half-court heave-ho
10
throw if I ever
seconds
saw one.
No, it's just that he said Beast Coast was going to use it. So if Thunder Predator
5
banned it, I would
seconds
give him 3
remaining.
points.
No. So he's
Well,
right.
I
'cause
said it was
Beast
more
Coaster in the
likely, to be fair.
headspace of it.
I still
Right?
said
Beast
whoever got
Coast
it would
thought
win.
like, whoa, this hero's a sleeper. You know,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
so
Why
sad
they
right
don't
now.
want it? That is another question.
So, I mean, I guess Mars could be a 5, so they can still... Oh. Wow,
Now
I was
that
not
is
expecting
interesting.
this.
So that's
Clock 5? I guess
I
could
think.
be SD5 too.
yeah, but I want the Mars. Well, maybe the Mars will end up mid. If the Mars ends up 3, we kind of want the Shadow Demon there, right? Then again, you
Yes.
could also just go with them
10
level 1,
seconds
get the
remaining.
kill, and then TP to your safe lane, and it's like
Radiant
kind of
team
all right.
Do we want to consider a clock 3?
Uh-oh.
The Whisper Clock?
No.
Yeah, there is a chance because they could MNZ Mars SD4 clock 3, but I think that's very unlikely. Like, it's possible, but a 2% chance.
10
MNZ's on the other
seconds
team,
remaining.
bud.
Oh,
It's a fair
sorry,
point.
You get what I mean.
5 seconds
Mars 5, SD4, clock 3.
That makes the chance really low.
Yes. And I do like the ABBA 5 here. Going to be able to dispel Shadow Demon's W.
Mhm.
Really annoying spell. You don't dispel the ult, though.
Good reason not to make him a 4 right there. Can't bully as much in the lane.
Yeah.
They lose some value with this Shadow Demon a lot of time as Beast Coast because they tend to pick the strength carries, but already twice this series. I mean, double Agi.
Dire
Maybe
team
K1's reformed.
queen.
I definitely like leaving his hero for last, though. I was going to suggest the same thing. I don't think it's worth it when you're Beast Coast. Plus, we know that this could be a 3 queen and a mid Mars still.
Yes, very nicely.
Because we've had the Whisper
Observed.
3 before, right? I think that was even this season. He played
10 seconds
3.
remaining.
Oh, no, that was Chris Luck who played it already. Okay.
But I do think it's a little bit less
5
unlikely,
seconds remaining.
likely just because of the ABBA, because you can spell the dagger,
Yeah.
which is usually how you play Club 3.
You can only dispel one of the 2. Queen's in a
So
weird
I don't think
spot,
they're gonna
man.
Void again, even though it kind of looks like a good Void game. I hope they just don't.
Well, I also hope
They
they
don't
don't
have a lot
life
of
stealer,
damage.
so just pick Jug again, I guess.
Jug versus SD clock. I mean, they do have a cancel for the spin TP though, with the clock.
Yeah, but it's also versus Arena. And, I mean, they could PL, too. Maybe they'll just PL.
I like Bill.
That's probably the safer one, huh? Although, Shout even gets your illusions. That kind of sucks.
This
I
is
mean,
a tough one.
This is probably 3
TB
Death
is not
Prophet, right?
good. Yeah.
That's our assumption, at least. I mean, they don't have to, obviously. They could go for, like, some sort of a big team fighter to try and go back to the roots of Game 1.
It's pretty flex. It is something that Leo Styles played a lot in the past, but they go PA.
Ooh. So we have
Bowie's
multiple...
least favorite carry.
Yeah, multiple minus
But they will
armor
win,
things.
obviously.
It has been the trend, right?
Yeah. I mean, PA is good here because they have kind of 2 squishy supports.
10
Clockwork's not that
seconds
much, but
remaining.
you can get out of cogs, you can get out of arena.
5
You
seconds
can
remaining.
get on top of the cop that
Radiant
is
team
usually
back.
very squishy. So overall, it makes sense here. So they ban the Wraith King. What else do you take? I think Terrorblade's looking good for Beast Coast.
Yeah, some like MKB high armor hero, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really, the only other ones are like Morphling, like high armor
I
carries.
was just thinking that.
But Morphling's
Oh.
not looking good versus Earth Spirit Death Prophet necessarily.
Dire team ban.
I guess Sven is kind of okay too, since you have the Warcry, and we did see K1 play Sven with Halberd.
Still a CK also. Shadow Demon makes illusions.
True. They don't have that much AoE. You're right. I actually don't mind the CK.
10 seconds remaining.
Now,
Radiant
if
team ban.
they... Yeah, they take the Terrorblade.
All right.
This is going to be a Sven game for Beast Coast. I don't think there's anything else they are going to take.
Ooh. This is tough. I think they banned Slardar. Oh, they banned Pango.
They're going CK. All right, they're going CK. GG.
Huh.
Pango.
Should they pick Slardar or is it too risky?
Void incarnate.
That's
Void.
the Leo style Void Spirit.
Yep.
Classic.
Fantastic also.
Very good versus Queen. And the matchup's got to be even better for him now, I would think.
10 seconds remaining.
Because it was already pretty good before.
Yeah.
And then now with
did
like the
buff
water
Copper a
runes
little
existing.
bit.
Yes, true.
They've nerfed Void Spirit a little bit, but still feel like he's more consistent hero. But I think Chris Luck plays a mean cop. He's the only player I think won with cop in SA up to this point in this season. I mean, this is CK, guys. You don't have to. There's no way they're not gonna go CK here.
CK
Or an
or
Illusion
Sven.
hero.
That's it. CK, Sven, Luna. That's Morphling.
Luna.
I would
against
like
Blade.
some roashing. I don't know if Ursa's kind of ugly or anything, but they want the
Yeah.
PL themselves. So
PL.
yeah, they'll go the Illusion hero.
Interesting.
PA versus PL. The Battle of the Phantoms here in Game 3.
What happens when we don't like either draft?
Oh, that's a good question.
They got a lot of like meta heroes to, okay, what are we piecing together here, guys? This is like one guy in the team randomed and people didn't get the role they wanted, so we're just picking some heroes.
I think Thunder Predator's draft is better. There's no early push on the side of Beast Coast, which was definitely a big part of why they won Game 2. I think PA is not as good of a hero as PL, but Void Spirit compensates in the matchup against Quap. I think it's going to be rough, but a TP win.
Getting PA in the current patch is very annoying. To like try and lock her
Don't
down.
say that. You know what happens when I say that sort of stuff.
Well, it's very
Don't jinx it.
frustrating to stun her because she just like blurs and she jumps and it's hard to chain lock her. Like Stinger getting the ulti would be really nice. And obviously they're going to be looking for that burst damage. But then when you have the save of the ABBA,
I'm sticking with TP. I'm staying with Thunder Predator here. I think the Phantom Assassin's a little risky, but I believe in the Leo style Void Spirit against the Queen of Pain. I don't know what to think about Clockwork right now. I wasn't impressed with Shadow Demon last game. All things equal, I think TP have it a little easier.
Well, just for the fans' sake, don't worry. I won't complete the bless. I won't ruin the expectations
Okay.
and the experience of this game for everyone because then we just know the Thunder Predator
Thank
would
you.
win. I actually think that Beast Coast will take this one. I think that talking about push on Beast Coast, they don't have push on Thunder Predator either outside of the Death Prophet.
Well,
I mean, ABBA's like a
That's a big
5.
one, though.
that's
Oh,
a
it comes around
Come
every
on, Trent.
ulti. They have Sonic Wave. You come with Exorcism. I
You
Sonic
always
Wave
are.
you.
I've always said that about Abba. You're like, Abba's great push. He does stuff
Not
to
as
towers.
a
Yeah,
5.
dude.
That's when he's a 3. Pay
all right.
attention.
Only
This
when
is
he's a
why
3.
you don't listen.
Okay.
This is your problem.
Well, it's true. You're not wrong.
It's fine.
All right.
Easy
well,
Beast Coast.
PL, PA, still a battle of the Phantoms. The Game 3 decider. It starts now. Gary, Theben, you're up. A little tag team Dota. Now you guys are in. Gary, take it away, baby.
It all comes down to this, Zyori, the most important game and probably the most important series of Division 1 here for South America. Beast Coast up against Thunder Predator 1-1. Theben, the panel was saying these are a couple of kind of wonky drafts, deviating a little bit away from the meta, looking at all the bans, no big surprises. Kind of difficult to get a read on how each team really wants to play this out. What are your ideas?
I see why they picked every single hero. Like, you got the Shadow Demon versus the Death Prophet, so if he gets Yules, he can just purge her. She can't Yules. It's really sad for the DP. Then they got the Abaddon to try and, like, mitigate some of that by keeping the DP alive with heals and such. It's just both teams having their own meta game going in this game number 3, essentially. And look at this very aggressive moves coming out from TP. They got
Straight
the
up disruption.
Apothec shield. Yeah, they're
Moves.
okay.
Just walks away.
Oh, Gary, I think that's
They know
a big
about the observer
problem
ward, though.
for Beast Coast. They got the
What's the
disruption
problem?
level 1 now.
Oh, instead of the poison.
Yeah. Ooh, that could be problematic in this bottom lane. I mean, they did buff up disruption. The illusions last 11 seconds now, level 1.
Oh, Groll.
Oh,
Moves.
goodbye, Stinger.
Straight onto Stinger. He does have disruption, but
the
against
dagger?
4 heroes, you don't even want to turn around. Yeah, the dagger to slow him down, and he bubbles
Oh,
himself.
okay.
Delay. He's still going to die. A bit of a juke. Baits them with illusion down to the bottom left. But first blood for Leo style of all heroes. Perfect for Thunder Predator.
Yeah, I think he may have messed up there. If he just disrupted Moose or someone that was right in front of him and walked into the tower, maybe Leo Style would have skilled up Aether Remnant level 1, and that would have been real bad for Leo Style. But just disrupting himself kind of gave them that free first blood.
It does mean Thunder Predator only get 1 bounty rune. Schofield Whisper, K1 getting the triple.
Radiant's courier
So at least
has
a little
been
bit of
killed.
balance. Things swinging their ways as MJZ snipes out Courier. Takes it out away from Whisper straight off the bat. Down bottom, Schofield trapping Frank in the cogs as we've got a tri-lane against tri-lane. Frank and Minos, two
But with the
two
position
cores in the
3
lane.
though. Yeah, what?
Interesting.
What is going on?
You know what? They probably saw from last game. Moose was like, you know what? Having a
MNZ.
support that gets free experience. Another roll back in. Hello. On to Schofield we go. And Minos, he's taking a bit of a punishing. But Theben, what is going on? What is this
I'm
bottom
sorry.
lane?
Okay, someone's TP got cancelled. MNZ. Yep. So he's chilling
Yep.
bottom. He can't go top, and it looks like Frank does want to stay bottom against the Phantom Lancer. So it looks like MNZ is just gonna be the support at this point. I don't think PA is gonna want to bring out a TP, is he? I mean, his courier's dead too.
Bonkers.
Okay.
Flipping heck.
Yep.
So
very
what does that mean? So MJZ gets solo lane against Wisp. Oh, hang on. Stinger. Another disruption. That's not going to come to anything again.
So TP is
Oh.
just kind of adapting to the situation right now because of MNZ's TP cancel. And Clockwork just chilling bottom, burning mana with Cogs. Stinger.
Go back onto the Shadow Demon.
He's got a healing
Oh,
salve,
yeah,
so
brought
everything's
down.
okay. So yeah, we got a Frank position 5 right now, and then MJZ is just playing the 3 top lane. And he's kicking Whisper's ass in terms of resources, but last hit wise, MJZ is struggling here. He doesn't have a Quelling Blade for himself. Whisper got 7 denies on this Abaddon.
Again on the bottom lane though. Schofield. Maybe a step too far. Minos
Yeah.
takes down the Clockwork. And a couple of cogs. Easy money. Throwing daggers towards K1. Moose and Frank. Yeah, they're the front line. The vanguard of this bottom lane. Just zoning out the Phantom Lancer. Man, I wanted an even and balanced game. I don't know what to make of this right now. 2 couriers coming in. Hang on a second. Moose, he wants to kill on Stinger. He's not going to find it though. Courier a little bit blocked
Tower
there.
shots.
And they turn back on to that Earth Spirit with the 2 stacks, 3 up in the poison, the Fairy Fire Pop, and it's not enough to kill him. Moose, the Lance. Still
K1
struggling
better
to
be
bring
careful.
down
I
that
think K1's the one who's
nasty Earth Spirit, and yeah, Phantom Lancer, who pops his wand and still moves forward. The Doppelganger moves, the Rocket Flare, not enough to finish him off. Everybody
Thanks, coming
towing
back.
the line between life and death as another courier just swinging through the lane into no man's land, and the Spirit's open for the DP. K1, surely he's going to die. Someone give him the final click. Minos with a jump forward and a dagger to claim the life of the Phantom Lancer. Frank wants Stinger now. He's just going to keep battling. He's stuck between him and a Clockwork. A trade out is well worth it. He might even survive. Spirit Siphon and even had a Fairy Fire to fall back on. Frank makes his way out of the lane.
All right, Frank. He's still doing work, even though he's playing the support role at this point. He's going to go die to the tower, get a free TP from that as well. And let's see if he actually goes back top, or he's going to go back bottom and help out MNZ, Gary. That's going to be very interesting what his next move is going to... Like, he's got 2 kills. That is so good for him.
Oh, the roll from Moose, wanting to guard that bottom water rune. And Chris Luck just blinks over the top of it, and they've even got Stinger collapsing into mid, so Schofield Stinger straight onto that Moose Earth Spirit, trap him inside all of the illusions, can't move, can't roll, can't live.
Yeah. And Frank just TP's mid, refills the bottle of Leo style, and he's going back bottom. gonna continue to be a support. MJZ having the time of his life as a 5 Abaddon, almost level 5. Oh, this is actually hilarious.
What? Yeah. Okay, so what does this do in terms of, you know, item progression or, you know, timings or decision making? Like, does MJZ think about going carry? Does he think about playing pos 3, or is it going to be normal Solar Crest kind of stuff?
I think he's just gonna adapt into like a utility role anyway on the Abaddon. It just means that there's gonna be a little bit more farm for the position 5. Frank eventually will transition back into that 3 role and get himself more items.
And they're going to get killed bottom.
Schofield. Yeah.
Straight back
I mean,
on
if you were
Schofield.
to think, how could they possibly build the strongest tri-lane? Like, this is probably it. Without having the PA soloing and the Abaddon in the tri-lane, right? So, it was a very solid idea on the side of TP, like, on the spot, just adapting. Being like, okay, we need to do something about the TP being cancelled. Frank, just play support. I'll hang out with his Mars top as an Abaddon. I won't win the lane, but I'll have good levels, and later on, we can just fight with the high-level Abba here.
Yeah, that's kind of the funniest part about it, right? It feels like it was planned, and this was a decision that they
Whisper.
consciously made.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, them adapting, like you say, very, very well to some pretty dire circumstances when your carry gets TP cancelled. Whisper, Schofield, forcing MJZ away from his creep wave. Level 5 Abaddon. He's going to stick around there, not under too much pressure. And it's down at bottom again. The jump onto K1 doesn't have Doppelganger. Phantom Lance is dead again.
Yeah, this DP, whenever you Spear Siphon, the Spear Siphon follows you through the Doppel. Top lane, MJZ. He has his ulti ready if he wants to pop that.
Yeah, skills it up. Trapped inside the cogs. He knew he would need it. Try and throw a missed call out there, but he's now trapped in the arena. So ulti for ulti is down in the bottom jungle. Oh, look, it's battling again. Frank and Moose trying to get onto Stinger, but a little bit afraid of what's lurking in the shadows behind him. And, of course, the primary target is going to be K1 on the PL. Leave that Shadow Demon alone and focus on that POS 1.
And Beast Coast already broke down the tri-lane by getting Scorpio to go top. And this is going to feel really bad for K1 because he can't just sit here and free farm. MNZ is free farming. He's got 37 lasses and 18 denies. Like, things are looking so good for Thunder P right now.
Side lanes, a bit of calm now, Theban. Take us through the mid lane. What's going on in that lane? We've not looked in 7 minutes.
Yeah. So 34-7, 34-5, you know, pretty even so far. Queen of Pain looking to TP bottom.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there because they're fighting bottom again. They've jumped onto K1.
They cancel the TP. They still got a haste
left. They're trying to chase. Can they kill off Frank or Minos? Schofield, Stinger through the trees. And Chris Luck is arrived with a Sonic Wave. Minos gonna get daggered up. There's the Sonic Wave from Chris Luck. Oh, Frank with the wand and the Fairy Fire moves back behind that tower. But the kill on the PA. So important to Beast Coast.
Yeah, I think Leo Style, he did a good job at canceling the Queen of Pain's TP. She had a haste turn as well. It could have been a much worse fight for Thunder Predator, but Leo Style also deciding not to TP bottom and help out his team either. Just chilling here, gonna push the lane out. Sonic Wave was used. They got 1 kill on the PA, which is nice, but I don't feel like it was something absolutely huge or game-changing at this stage in the game.
It was more like a necessity. Something that they needed to even the playing field rather than get ahead. Moo's going to try and guard that illusion in bottom, but yeah, Stinger and Chris Luck were already on their way. Beast Coast with, 3 heroes in the mid lane? Trying to give Chris Luck a bit of a better time and maybe a bit of pressure onto Leo Style. As K1 is once more bullied away from that bot lane. Can't even jungle right now. Gotta go back to Fountain. And what then? Do you consider just sending K1 top? Is it time now to go up to that top lane?
Well, you do have Whisper, your, secret carry of Beast Coast, having a really good time so far. Just gonna have to wait until he rotates bottom, maybe gets a kill with the arena down there, and then that would allow K1 to have an opportunity to go top. He is healing in the base right now, so maybe.
Blocking Schofield in. He threw the cogs out there. He broke through, but nice illusion control and disruption. Does come out onto Frank, but no follow-up. Stinger getting daggered, rolled upon, misses though, moves with a good silence onto the 2 of them. Mars, the TP's in from him and the Queen of Pain. They are arriving. Stinger blown up at the arena, catching Minos inside, blurs up and tries to escape, but 5 more seconds till the Phantom Strike comes, and they will burst through this Phantom Assassin. Still, though, with Leo Star's arrival, they'll turn back onto the Queen of Pain, so trades coming through as they silence and chain stunner and a double kill for Frank. The DP finally getting something she
Buyback.
deserved, and a buyback from Schofield. They'll spear up the pos 3. Frank is going to die. Ooh, the shield, the heals, the survive. No, the rocket flare is there to secure the takedown, and MJZ, this
MJZ.
level 8 Abaddon, he does come into this bottom lane, slipping through that tree line. The roll off to the side by Moose, the attempt to TP, they kill MJZ. Moose speared up, gets his TP cancelled. More poison stacks up on him. Give it to K1. He desperately needs it. Chase him. Get onto Moose. Salve cancelled, and there it is.
Double kill.
A double for K1, and a very back and forth fight between the two squads.
Yeah, I think K1 got like almost 1,000 gold or something in that last engagement. Like, it was so long, but they didn't focus him. They got the kill onto Clockwork. He just buys back, comes back bottom. It looked pretty good for Thunder Predator, but then losing the Abaddon and the Earth Spirit at the end there gonna hurt them quite a bit. Frank now is trying to focus on getting his levels. Only level 5.5. Doesn't look like they gave him the tome either. Looks like Earth Spirit picked that up, so he's got that magnetize online and ready to team fight. The level
in the
8
middle of that-
Abaddon. Sorry, I was gonna say level 8 Abaddon has been doing a lot of work though, Gary, with that maxed out Apothic shield, but it's just so much damage on Beast Coast at this stage in the game.
Yeah, it is. I was literally in that fight clicking on Frank thinking, wait, where's Exorcism? And then realized, yeah, he's
Yep.
still level 5.
Just still a support. I think this is where he's gonna start transitioning into that core role.
Dire's top
Focus a
tower
bit
is
more on
under
getting his
attack.
own farm. Leo style with the double damage will come down here. Playing with the Baton and the catapult.
Bottom tower
Take the
is
tier
under
1.
attack.
And Beast Coast, they were hunting for Minnows in the jungle. Rocket Flare and the movement with the smoke, but a scan allows Minnows to understand what was coming over that ramp.
Did you notice what Schofield's build is in this game? Max
Skill build?
rockets.
Are
Yep.
fortified.
Yeah.
I think it's for the Trilane. You just want to, like, wither them down with the rockets. Not something you normally see, and it's going to be very hard to be able to, like, kill heroes with just battery and cog with what he's got going right now.
I guess it makes sense against PA, Void Spirit, two core heroes that have that disengage, as we've got an arena top. Straight onto Moose with a double ulti, hook shot, the shield, the save from MJZ, and the magnetized turnaround from Moose. Oh, Frank's also arrived. Can Schofield finish the job? He can't. Sonic Wave can. Absolutely, from Chris Luck. And now, maybe a dive onto that tier 1. Exorcism from Frank. They don't have arena, but a spear back into the borrowed time. They'll pop that little disruption to maybe disengage from this, but Stinger stuck a little too deep past that tower. Chris Luck and Whisper didn't want to follow through without their ultis anymore.
Tower is under attack.
Yep, and they slow down top just enough. The tower is still alive, and they're gonna back off with the Abaddon and the DP. And you saw right there what happens when you purge the Death Prophet and the shield comes. It just instantly removes it. So you're only able to, like, get a slight purge off, but it won't really protect you from any damage.
So 12 minutes in, Theban. Laning stage now feels like it's properly broken down. We're seeing these rotations towards towers. We've not really had a proper tower push from Beast Coast yet, but out of the laning stage, it feels like Thunder Predator, they're pulling ahead, aren't they?
I would say so. I think they have the more stable lineup as well. So if they're pulling ahead even by a little bit, then I would say they're in a good position in this game. Beast Coast, they got a lot to do with this Mars Whisper Mars here, because he's the only real tempo controller at this stage in the game. Like, Clockwork doesn't really have much damage. Shadow Demon is kind of just there to help you deal a little bit of damage too. The Queen of Pain needs you to go first. And if Whisper can't continue to get these kills, I think Thunder Predators are going to pull really far ahead.
Especially when they get that Minos Battle Fury, which is 800 gold away now on the PA. And a lot of lines being drawn out there. Let's create a barrier. Defend our Phantom Assassin while she does farm to that really key item. Still, like, what, a minute and a half until Exorcism's up. So it doesn't feel like they could make any active plays towards a tier 1 mid, for example.
Scanning.
Just wait, weather the storm, and see if Beast Coast make a move themselves.
Yeah, Beast Coast, without the Sonic Wave being up, they're not feeling too comfortable just making really aggressive moves. And the Phantom Lancer kind of wants to just chill, farm the jungle, neutral creeps anyway. Oh, they found a clock.
Oh, yeah. Leo Star misses the Remnant. Jumps into the cogs, though.
Missing a few
Astral
spells
Step.
here. No way, Schofield's
We'll have a
out.
10 seconds.
He's
and
out.
Schofield hook shots to the creeps and
Okay.
TP's home.
If you asked me before that, like as a 50-50, if he's gonna live or die, I would have told you he's gonna die every single time. But they missed the rolling boulder, they missed the boulder smash, they missed the Aether Remnant, and then he survived. Or maybe Schofield just dodged all those skills.
Schofield God. It does mean no hook shot, but it's not that long a cooldown. It's back up in like 30 seconds now.
He broke the
looks like
smoke there.
Beast
That's
Coast want
probably
to
the
smoke.
most important part. Sonic Wave is up.
I want to use this Ewell's Arena Whisper has. Chris Luck probably going to show on that mid wave. Give a false sense of security to Thunder Predator. They want Minos, and they've got a pretty good idea that the PA is going to be in that triangle. Yeah, but the Observer Ward's actually scouted out. They placed one on high ground. Sentry already pre-placed.
Yeah,
remove the
MGZ
Radiant
is also
Vision.
there. He's ready to break these smokes as well.
Everybody's there. Like they all moved
Yeah.
into the triangle as soon as they realized what was potentially coming.
So we got a 14.5-minute Battle Fury on the PA now. PO has pulled ahead in the past minutes, but now that the PA has a Battle Fury... Oh, top lane.
Catch on moves, yeah. Spending the arena for it. Leo Style, he wants to fight this, and moves it's actually tanked through the arena. They banish Leo Style, still has a double astral step to jump the Shadow Demon. And on the right-hand side, Frank nearly got the Schofield Clockwork kill as moves, the poisons are stacking, but Stinger the one to die. So arena down, Shadow Demon dies, Thunder Predator snapping so quickly into very decisive moves to defend these towers, but it does open up the map a bit more for the PL.
It does, but MNZ is ready with the Battle Fury. They want to jump him. K1.
Missed the kick, missed the roll, dagger still, doppelganger 4 seconds, whisper, God's Rebuke and the spear, using up the Void Spirit, limiting the catch they have, and a doppelganger to high ground, gets K1 out. Oh, the Sonic Wave from Chris Luck, hello!
That
On
damage.
to moves we go. Doesn't finish off the PA though, with a nice shield and heals, Whisper still hunting deep, looking for MJZ and finds it. One punch.
Oh, man.
As Tier
that
1
was so
tower is going to be
awesome.
claimed by Beast Coast.
Dire's middle tower.
I can't believe Bisco just turned out. Like, PO was the one being hunted. Here comes Whisper, spearing one hero, using the Void Spirit, saving K1, and from the back, arrives Chris Luck, getting that juicy Sonic Wave. The turnarounds here from Beast Coast have been so spot on.
Oh no, not this again. You can't let Schofield hook shot to the same creep camp. Yeah, they're going to finish him off. A dagger from PA. I think, honestly, from both teams, the reactive plays have been pretty good.
They really have been. Exactly. Thunder Predator on the top lane as well when they jumped moves there. Just being ready to help one another. You can see neither of these teams are willing to give up any free kills. As long as it's on their side of the map.
It does, though, mean Beast Coast, with that slight advantage taking the mid tier 1, could funnel Thunder Predator into a push of their own. And then you're going into arena, Sonic Wave back up in 40 seconds. But they're not going to fall into any trap like that. They want to reclaim the territory that they lost down bottom and up top. Side lanes seemingly more important to them. Chris Luck's already secured the tower though, and yeah, Minos comes in a little too slow.
Frank doesn't really... Oh, he's got 1 point in silence right now. They were seeing if they could possibly get a sneaky kill, but, Chris Luck, he's got Aghanims and Haste Rune. He just finished the Aghanims. So not a build you typically see on Quap. But it feels like Sonic Wave is going to do a lot of work this game.
Yeah, 40-second cooldown. Blast some people. So good against the DP in particular as they hook shot the Abaddon. Level 10 MJZ. He's never seen levels like this or XP like that. He's going to try and survive with the borrowed time and the shields. He's creating a bit of space here, but Chris Luck goes straight to the target in the back. Frank, Sonic Wave, within an inch of his life and scream down. Meanwhile, though, Schofield does get found by the remaining 3 members of Thunder Predator. A roll back in onto the Mars with the Magnetized 2. They dissimulate back towards the Queen of Pain. Chris Luck can't get focused down, taunted inside that Ether Remnant, but still surviving. And Minos killed off by the Queen of Pain. They didn't get that big kill, and K1 is dominating. A split fight, gonna find them all. Take down Chris Luck, though, with that Frank DP. Unfortunately, no escape, it appears, as Whisper's on a killing spree. And Thunder Predator, they're going to lose out on this Death Prophet, potentially. No. Phantom Lancer gives up on it.
After Abaddon dying there, it looked like Whisper had a clear-cut plan as to who he wanted to go for. Ran straight to the PA, got the arena, speared her up, knows there's no more save. They got that really good kill there. On the other side, though, Frank, with the Exo and the Silence, manages to get a sneaky kill onto the Queen of Pain, who was desperately trying to get away from those ghosts. And Frank is now level 11.5, Gary. Like, he's crawling back to that position 3 role in this game.
Yeah, net worth-wise, not looking so hot, but the levels pretty good.
I think the biggest problem for Thunder P right now is they can't really get the first initiation and commit to the fights right now. It feels like Whisper and Chris Luck are just too powerful in these team fights.
Yeah, they go in, they pick a target, and they pretty much just blow them up, no matter who they are. And Leo style, 7,000 net worth. It doesn't look atrocious, but you kind of compare it to the PL and the Queen of Pain, and he is significantly behind. He's going to that Kaya Sanj build that we have seen a fair amount on these Void Spirits. Is it the carry build that you call it?
Uh-huh. It's more of a carry build, yeah. A nice status resistance. Lots of damage. Might be seeing a BKB right after this Kaya Sanj. Or Aghanims. He's got a lot of possibilities on the Void, that's for sure. I'm not so sure if I like it this game because they don't really have any setup on their lineup. Like Earth Spirit, you can't really count him to be your setup.
So hoping for like a Yules into Remnant kind of play. Could have been a bit more consistent. Beast Coast out on the map, pushing mid, bottom. Everyone's showing on lanes. Thunder Predator just trying to continue Minos' farm as safely as possible in the jungle, and Chris Luck blinking aggressively like that. Silenced and rolled upon. Damage a little lacking though, so blinks away.
MJZ.
Oh god, is he dying to illusions? That's a real K1 in there actually. Yeah. The Phantom Lancer just diving past tier 2s. They're pinging out, saying, hey, come and deal with this PL, but they've got Schofield and Stinger wrapping through the jungle to guard up the Phantom Lancer and make sure that Moose didn't have any entry point.
Oh, MNZ, he's going to be scared to TP right now. He just got hit with a rocket. He's hesitating.
They're TPing up there.
Oh boy, do they see him? Oh, they see him.
Oh, yeah, they know. Schofield finds the perfect angle. Throw the tip on him while you're going on the PA. She jumps towards the Queen of Pain, but Demonic Purge is there. Slow Minos, Sonic Wave, kill her off with a final scream. A little bit close there for Chris Luck, because they also get Frank. K1, with the help of this arena, just takes down Frank.
Yeah, that's 2 insanely big kills now for Beast Coast. I wonder if they're thinking about Roshan. Their status is a little bit low, though. They might just focus on farming and pushing lanes out at the moment. They're probably. It looks like MJZ is the one pinging Roshan now. He's like, I think Beast Coast might be in there. Let's revive, smoke up, try to contest something. DP Exo was used as well right before she died, Gary. So if they do contest, they won't have that big team fight ability, and they wouldn't be able to take Roshan themselves. PA does have a Desolator, which can provide a lot of damage, but it's not enough.
Yeah, and now they're fighting into Mars BKB. Queen of Pain picks up a Sanj. Sanj into BKB, Queen of Pain. No, switches into Halberd.
Oh, interesting. For the PA.
Halberd Claw, yeah.
Yeah. Makes her really tanky as well. Like, you would think, you know, going Orchid with a Void Spirit, not going for the Euros first would be really good and all, but this build from Chris Luck has made him extremely tanky and has allowed him to be the perfect backup, like, damage dealer for Whisper, because it's got so much burst damage and it's always available because of that lowered cooldown thanks to the Aghanims.
Yeah, it truly feels MJZ. Demonic Purge and Whisper with his BKB, just arenas onto moves. The Sonic Wave catches 3 of them. Minos does jump and trying to take down a target, but he's stunned and stuck inside the cogs. He's done. The PA's gone. They finally get Stinger, but the cost is so much. Poor Leo Style stuck inside all these PL illusions, and we're getting close to endgame. They're just bleeding out. Beast Coast has their number, and down goes Earth Spirit. They have left the Strangler, the Abandoned, with no ulti, just a shield, and down he goes. K1 comes out with a double. They look for the tier 2, and honestly, might start thinking about look at Schofield. He's got a jetpack. He's diving into Dire Base. I don't know exactly what he wanted to accomplish, but he's having some bloody good fun in there.
He's gonna get up.
Whispers
he's got another jetpack up.
Jetpack TP? There's no Yules or anything on the DP, right? So yeah, jetpack. Ooh, where you going, TP?
He's out of here.
Dire's middle tower is under
And they got the tier 2 mid. That's all information, you know where the
man.
Death Prophet's at. You don't die, you get out, you got the tier 2, you can get the top outpost now. Man, Beast Coast, they've been playing so well this mid game. And I gotta give all the credit, or majority of the credit, to Whisper. Like, this guy, if you give him a decent game, all I know is he's gonna carry you. He's done all the right moves. Every single one of his arenas have been spot on and just giving his team so much momentum, buying some solid items as well. He doesn't even have a Blink Dagger, and he's playing so well.
And I feel like we say this almost every game that Beast Coast play, and it doesn't matter what Whisper has as a hero, whether it's Nature's Prophet or Puck or Leshrac or Mars in this instance. He's always over-farmed, over-leveled, and coming out of laning stage with a ridiculous amount.
Except the Timber game. The Timber
Okay,
game,
fair enough.
he got sacked. So, maybe for Beast Coast, you don't want to sack your boy Whisper.
Yeah, you call him the hidden carry. I think that's a very apt name. Thunder Predator now, yeah, got to be eyeing up Roshan as an objective they have to fight into and try to defend, but Minos, without a BKB up top lane, Whisper has BKB Arena. There's a Yules to start it off with another Spear in a second. God's Rebuke, Spear, Minos trapped, and the Sonic Wave kills off the PA, dead for 50 seconds while they dive onto Frank. Schofield starts a hook shot. He's throwing onto MJZ, so they stop the shields. Frank with the Spirit Siphons though, healing up decently. K1, meanwhile, he's slaying the rest of them. Moves down, still in this arena. They're stuck and can't run. GG is called! Beast Coast take the series.
Traitor? Mosquito? What does
And
that mean?
Schofield dropping his items on the floor.
Alright, well, very impressive game from Beast Coast. I mean, K1, he struggled, especially because of that tri-lane with Frank's Death Prophet in it. Thunder Predator, they tried to adapt, but the one who benefited the most from this was Whisper in the offlane, 1v1ing against MJZ's position 5 Abaddon. He got the farm, and we talked about how he needed to do stuff on the map to keep his team in the game and get them progressing, and he did exactly that. So Whisper game 2 and game 3, this man just played it out of his mind.